Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and as always, hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. And this weekend, I was lucky. The weather held out. It's supposed to be rainy this weekend, but the weather actually held out, and I was lucky enough to go do my first yard sailing of 2016. Very excited about that. I love going out and doing a little yard sailing. Unfortunately, yard sales are extremely hit or miss. You never know if you're going to have a good haul or just a garbage haul. You just don't know. You might find some amazing titles. You might come home with just a big bag full of just awesomeness you got for super cheap. You might come home with absolutely nothing. You just never know. It's not like when I head out to Jake's flea market. I'm pretty much guaranteed to be walking out of there with like a big bag, or at least 2 big bags of stuff when I go to Jake's. I never go to Jake's flea market expecting to not find anything. I pretty much go to Jake's knowing that I'm going to find some cool stuff. When you go out yard sailing, you just take it as it is. You realize when you go out, there's a good chance you might be coming back with absolutely nothing. Luckily, that wasn't the case. I did find some stuff. Not much stuff. Only a little handful of titles. But I did get some pretty cool things. One of the titles I picked up, I was really excited about. You're about to see, actually. I go to a lady's house and I start looking through some toys. And then as soon as I turn around with my camera and I see the movies, and I'm all excited, she goes, "Excuse me, are you filming? Please don't film here." So I had to stop filming. I wasn't able to show you all the stuff they had. But I did find something pretty cool there. And I found another DVD and some really cool VHS tapes. So alright guys, let's go out and let's do some hunting. Well, alright guys, here we go. My first real yard sailing of the year. Pretty excited about this. First yard sale coming across here, not too much, except for that really cool Garfield painting. That was pretty awesome, but yeah, no real need for that, so I did pass. And luckily this was a bit of a community yard sale, so all I had to do was walk down to the neighbors and we'll see what they have. This is a little bit more promising because I see some DVDs right there on the ground. There's a box with some DVDs and VHS in them. Unfortunately, it was mostly all titles that I already had or just didn't want. There's really nothing in here I had any interest in whatsoever. I mean, Pirates Sealed, that's pretty cool, but I already have it. I don't need it. Smile of Lucy, I already have all that on DVD. Again, do not need it. So some good titles. Interesting that a lot of this stuff was sealed, but it was a lot of stuff I already had. Look at that, True Blood. Awesome. But I already have the complete first season. I don't need it. Just need to see Factory Seal. Bend It Like Beckham. Love that movie. My Girl. So much cool stuff. Big, Easy, All of Me. I mean, look at all these great titles. Just great titles I own. So, unfortunately, some great stuff, some great prices, but I had to pass. And unfortunately, this lady here, not much in the way of movies, but she had something pretty cool that I really wanted. And gotta look through the books. No, nothing. Oh, look at the baby monitor. Yeah, you got a baby. You're interested in those, but I didn't get it. And cool. That's awesome. I love that car. That is really cool. I thought about getting Rasmusicus Jr., but it was a little dirty. Looked like it had seen better days, so I pass on it. But this right here, the heck with getting this for Rasmusicus Jr. I wanted it for me. This Thomas the Tank Engine Table. Oh my god, that's awesome. I've always wanted one of those since I was a kid. Had it not been $400, I probably would have got it. That was pretty awesome. So, next stop here, we have some VHS and a DVD right there. Some Abbott and Costello, which is pretty cool, but I already have that as well. So, nothing I needed to get in here either. Just a whole bunch of stuff I already had. Although, look at that cool Blockbuster rental case. That was awesome. It just took me back looking at that. I almost wanted to get it just for the case alone. That was pretty cool. But nothing there I needed. And this guy, also, nothing I needed. They had a lot of stuff. Look at that whole tent and everything set up. Pretty impressive yard sale. It's got a whole bunch of guns, too, which is pretty crazy. But nothing here I needed to get. But something I thought was pretty awesome. I had to at least show you guys. Look at this. Look at that cool Walkman. Brand new, factory sealed. Oh, that was neat. I didn't have any use for it, but that was probably one of the coolest things I've seen at the yard sales. That was pretty awesome. And then finally out to a community yard sale. This was the one I had intentionally planned on going to. The whole reason I actually went out today was for this community. But not too much to find at this community yard sale. There was one really cool thing, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Didn't really work out in my favor. And not much going on here. Cups, mugs. But this is neat. This is a whole box of blank DVD cases. Look at that. Tempted to buy every one had he given me a good price. But I actually have a boatload of replacement DVD cases. I didn't need them. I would have just been getting them to get them. But that's not something I come across every day. That was pretty cool. Alright, so here we go. I walk up, I see a bin of toys, I start looking through. They got some really cool stuff in here. I mean, look at all this cool stuff. I was impressed. I don't collect toys, but they had a lot of neat stuff. Had I collected, I mean, look at that. Some Mega Man stuff, some X-Men, everything in there. A lot of superheroes. The head just came off that one, my bad. But a lot of cool stuff in here. Pretty awesome. But again, nothing I needed to buy. Nothing I had any interest in getting because I don't collect this kind of stuff. But it's always nice to look. And then I turn around and see something awesome. Look at all those DVDs, and I'm told not to shoot. That was it. The lady shut me down. She said, do not film. So anyway, there's Cinema Sickness Jr. and Miss Sickness. They were out with me, having a good old time. Cinema Sickness Jr. was loving it. He got some toys. He was having a grand old time. And look at this CRT TV with the remote and everything. Again, very tempting. I just don't have any room for these. That's the problem. I would buy every good condition CRT TV that I could pick up if I had room to store them. I don't. So if it's nothing overly fancy, I have to pass, unfortunately. I just need a room full of CRTs. That'd be great. And this was cool. Look at these Sunbury VHS tapes. That's awesome. You guys have seen me hunt in Sunbury before. That's up by Shamokin, Pennsylvania, up kind of like middle Pennsylvania. I've done some hunting in that town before, and you guys have seen it. And I like that town, and I definitely had to pick those up. Those were awesome finds right there. And, ooh, some more DVDs. Unfortunately, nothing that I had much interest in. Some okay stuff, but stuff I either already had or just didn't need. I mean, Superhero Squad, that's awesome, but it's nothing I really needed. So, unfortunately, I pretty much passed up on all of this. But there was one title that I did end up grabbing. Look at that, Frosty, some Dr. Seuss. Awesome stuff. And that's the only thing I really wanted to grab. And she gave me a good price for it, so I bought it. And then finally, right as I was getting home, there was another kind of community yard sale going on, so I stopped into this place. It was just a little, like, shack of stuff people were selling, and they had some VHS, and unfortunately, nothing I needed. I already have all those. I already had the National Geographic. I mean, yeah, I have all those World's Greatest Train releases. I have all of them. Didn't need them. So not much in here, and some DVDs and CDs, but again, nothing I needed. Some Thomas. I should probably start picking up Thomas for Cinema Sickness Jr., but I didn't grab it. So, some books. Who wants books? We don't need books. Pass on all that stuff. And finally, some DVDs here and some games, but nothing I needed. I already have all this stuff as well. So, that was about it. Not the greatest haul, but I did find something pretty cool at that stand there. I got shut down, so let's take a look at what I got. Well, alright guys, there you go. That was my first full yard sailing day of 2016. A lot of community yard sales going on in the area, which is really cool. I only knew about one of them. There was one community yard sale that I knew about. It was the main reason why I was even headed out, but I love when you go yard selling because you head one direction because you know where you're going, and then you see signs pointing to all different yard sales. You just got to stop at every one. And again, there were a few community yard sales going on, so it was pretty awesome. So, let's take a look at what I got. So first thing I'll show you here are the 2 VHS tapes I picked up, and I'm really excited about these and can't wait to watch them. This is Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Sunbury. Look at this. This is awesome. This is just an amazing find right here, in my opinion. Put out by the Penn Valley Pictures. Yeah, Seala Sunbury. I don't know. Interesting. So I'm really excited about this. I've hunted here before. You guys have seen me here before. This place has a pretty decent Salvation Army, as you guys have seen me at before. In fact, they used to have a Salvation Army, and they had a really cool rental store that I used to go to, but unfortunately the rental store closed years ago, so unfortunately I don't go there anymore. But it's a really cool town that I love going to. Every time I go up to the Shamokin, Pennsylvania area, and I stay up there for like a long weekend or something with my friend who has a place up there, we usually go, hunt around his town, and then we go out to Sunbury, do some hunting out there, and then drive a little further and go out to, I'm drawing a blank, but there's another town out a little further that we go to. So it's really cool. I love going to this town, and I've walked around this town before. I've shopped in this town before. I've shot hunting videos in this town before, so I was pretty blown away. I love this stuff. I love like little hometown community documentaries, just talking about these little tiny rinky-dink towns. I mean, that's what this is. It's just this little rinky-dink town. I'm sure at one point this was probably like a huge bustling town. Now it's just kind of the boonies, but it's awesome. I love going out there. I love towns like this. I used to live in a town like this, but my town, unfortunately, now is over the last 10, 15 years has actually become a pretty big town. A lot of people moved into the area, and it's just not the cute little quaint town that it used to be when I grew up. Now I feel like an old man now. I'm like, oh, all these people moved in this town, and that's kind of how it is now. We used to have farms out here. There's no farms anymore. Everything's all housing developments and shopping complexes, and it's not what it used to be. It was much better when I was a kid. But anyway, I love little towns like this. I used to live in one. Not anymore, unfortunately. But very, very cool. Very awesome. Grab these for $2. A buck a piece. Had to jump on them. These are awesome. I can't wait to check these out. These are going to be great watches. I might have to watch them. Hopefully I'll get up to Sunbury this summer. I'm not too sure if that's going to happen or not now. But if it does, I'll have to watch it before I go. So then for $1, I just had to grab this. You guys know I like this kind of stuff. I grabbed Alvin and the Chipmunks Island Adventure Sing-Along. It's just a bonus DVD. And as you guys know, I'm a sucker for collecting these bonus DVDs. You don't see them all that much anymore, as I said in the past. Back in the day, I remember like every movie that came out, it's like every Tuesday at least, there would at least be like 1 or 2 movies at Walmart that would have one of these just stuck onto the well, I don't want to show you that, but let's say this is the other DVD. They'd be like stuck together in a pack like this or something like that. They'd be like Walmart exclusives. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Walmart exclusive. I'll have to look into that, but it probably is. I love it. You go to Walmart and you would see stuff like this. It's really cool, and they'd get have its own packaging and everything like that. You don't see that much anymore, unfortunately. Bonus discs are usually just packaged in with the actual DVD, or sometimes I even see like little slips and stuff like that. It's kind of crappy. You don't see this too much, where the bonus disc gets a full case with artwork and stuff like that. You do see it from time to time still, but not as much as you used to. So I become a sucker for picking these things up. I love these bonus discs, even though I might already have all this content. It might very well be on my Blu-ray release. It might, but I don't care. I like these bonus discs. They're cool. I wanted to pick it up, so I got it for $1. Awesome. All right, now for definitely the coolest find. This really made the whole hunting trip completely worth it. Unfortunately, it figures the coolest thing I find is at the house that shut me down. As you guys saw, I was looking through the toys, I turn around, I see the movies, and a lady goes, "Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Are you filming video? Could you please stop?" So I had to turn the camera off, and wasn't able to show you all the stuff that this guy had. He had a whole bunch of cool stuff. Unfortunately, it was mostly all stuff I had and didn't need, with the exception of this one cool title. He was asking $5 a piece for each of his titles, though, which was a little crazy in my opinion. Like, who has $5 these days for DVDs at a yard sale? You don't see that anymore. Maybe wherever you are, that's still the common case. Around here, they're like $1, $2, $3 most. Like $3 is like top dollar for like DVDs in this area now. That's how much they go for. So asking $5 for a used DVD, I was kind of like, whoa, that's kind of like, wow, that's actually a lot of money. But for this, well worth $5. I'm like, here you go, take my money. I'm getting this. This is awesome. So unfortunately, like I said, I was shut down. I wasn't able to show you all the person had. I don't understand why people are so like against that. It's like, come to my house, everybody. Come into my on my property and look around and stuff like that. But it's like, why do you have a problem with me filming? Like, I'm not inside your house. You know, I'm just filming the stuff you have for sale. Like I really want to know. Like, I'm not. Maybe they have a good reason. I'm not trying to like knock them or anything like that, or be like, oh, you're stupid. You know, nothing like that. I'm just really curious. Like, why? A lady stopped me once because she was upset that her children were outside and I was filming, and she thought I'd get her children on film. Okay, I understand that, fine. This lady didn't have any, at least not any kids out anyway. She had kids. They weren't out at the yard sale. So I'm just curious. So I really, like, next time somebody says don't film, I want to go, I want to just be like, you know, can you please tell me why? Like, I'm going to stop filming. I'm not going to film. You have the right to tell me to stop, and I am, but I'm just curious. What's the reason? Like, I really want to ask somebody someday, but I'm afraid if I do that, it's going to start this huge big fight or something like that. But I just want to know, why are you inviting all these people to come to your property to buy your junk? But then you just freak out when somebody has, you know, their iPhone out or something like that. It's like, I don't know. But anyway, so fortunately, again, I wasn't able to show you all the cool stuff, but this is awesome. This is so cool. This is a title I've wanted in my collection for some time now. So excited to have this. So excited that it was in perfect condition as well. Because this is actually a rental copy. I took the sticker off already, but it had a Hollywood video rental sticker on it. So I saw it and thought, oh, it's going to be scratched. Perfect condition. Nobody wants to rent this. People are nuts. They should have. Poultrygeist. Night of the Chicken Dead. Oh my God. A Troma classic right here. and a title that I've been wanting to have in my collection for the longest time now. This is not something you just come across like ever. I don't see this in stores. I don't see this used out in the wild. I never come across Poltergeist. I always thought maybe I had to get lucky and find a sale online or something like that if I wanted to get this. I never expected in a million years to just be out hunting, especially at a yard sale, and come across Poltergeist. This is a cool find. $5. Gladly paid $5 for this DVD. This is so awesome. I can't wait to watch this. The question is, do I watch it now, or I know a lot of people watch this like during Thanksgiving. It's not really a Thanksgiving movie, apparently, but a lot of people do watch it around that time. I'm debating if I just want to hold off, maybe wait to Thanksgiving to check it out, because there's not a lot of movies to watch around Thanksgiving time. I could watch Poltergeist, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not, but I really want to see this. I'm so glad to have this. This is awesome. Totally made the entire hunting trip worth it. I was getting a little bummed because, I mean, this isn't... I mean, these are really cool, but I mean, this is all I found. I was like, all right. But this here is what made the entire trip worth it, and it's why I love driving around towns, doing some yard sailing. You might not get anything. It might be a complete bust. I can't tell you how many times I've been at yard sailing and found like maybe one or two or even no titles whatsoever. I've had horrible yard sailing adventures, but sometimes you find some really cool stuff like this, and it totally makes it worth it. So Poltergeist, $5 on DVD. An absolute steal. So excited about that. One of the first times I've ever not been like really angry at somebody told me to stop filming, because I was like, well, you don't want me to film, but you got something really cool. Fine. I'll suck it up. But anyway, so all right, guys, there you go. That was it. So cool trip. Like I said, not the greatest haul ever, not the biggest haul I've ever gotten, not the most amazing finds I've ever gotten after a yard selling trip. But again, this is pretty awesome. Makes up for everything. So, all right. That is it. So, like I always say, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. And also, if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, hoodie, tank top, baby gear, kids gear, button, all kinds of cool Cinema Sickness gear, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com. And finally, if you want to support new content and show your thanks and appreciation, head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness, where any tiny little bit helps and is very much greatly appreciated. So, again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a great one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.